So why are men afraid to approach women these days?
This is a question that's been asked numerous times, over and over again.
I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot.
Why are guys so lonely?
Because no guys just come up to us, like we're just, I don't know, I guess we're just ugly.
Women have told men to leave them alone countless of times.
Guys just don't approach anymore.
Why men don't approach women anymore?
Leave us alone.
Leave women alone.
Why are so many men so scared of approaching women nowadays?
These men are just doing what they're told. Let's dive in to know why men aren't approaching women anymore.
So why are men afraid to approach women these days? Just look at the world that men have to exist in.
The world she's speaking of is a world where men have to accept anything a woman does without holding her accountable. There's more.
If a guy mentions how nice you look, it's sexual harassment. But if he keeps quiet, it's male indifference. If he buys you flowers, he's after something. If he doesn't, he's not thoughtful. If he's proud of his achievements, he's full of himself. If he isn't, he's not ambitious. If he tries to keep himself in shape, he's vain. If he doesn't, he's a slob. If he puts a woman on a pedestal and tries to protect her from the rat race, he's a male chauvinist. If he stays at home and does housework, he's a pansy. If he lets himself be vulnerable, he's a wimp. If he doesn't, he's insensitive. If he pursues you too much, you feel like he's stalking. If he doesn't, he lacks self-confidence. You wonder why most guys feel awkward, anxious, and downright frightened when they have to approach a woman they're interested in.
Yes, everything this woman said is correct. But the main reason why men aren't approaching is because they don't want to be accused of harassment. Once you watch this next clip, you will understand.
I'm literally shaking right now because I just had a man approach me in a parking lot. Excuse me, miss, and I don't know why in the hell he was approaching me or what he was trying to do. And before he was probably 30 feet from me when he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And I turned around and I literally yelled at him and I said, "Do not approach me." And he immediately started going in the other direction, and I just kept saying it over and over and over. I said, "Do not approach me. Do not approach me." No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. Ever. No male should ever approach a woman in a parking lot. And if a male does approach you, you need to turn around and use the strongest voice that you can possibly use with them.
So according to this woman, this man was 30 feet away from her, and he politely said, "Excuse me," and she turned around like a maniac and just went off on him. Apparently, they're saying she dropped her credit card and he was trying to return it. Help us reach our goal. This month, 10K subscribers.
A man approached me today in a parking lot while I was alone with my son, bent over trying to put him in his car seat. I'm getting a lot of comments like this one, that how I responded to protect me and my son in that situation was over the top. Other people are saying he could have just been trying to help, or that someone that says, "Excuse me, ma'am," isn't a criminal. So let me ask you this. What does a criminal...
To be honest, the guy didn't do anything but say, "Excuse me," and he was 30 feet away. What exactly was she trying to protect herself and son from? But I do understand people have to be cautious. But the truth is, the man didn't do anything to this woman except for saying, "Excuse me."
Oh, I'm pissed off today, lads. I'm pissed off. I've been ghosted by a guy that asked me to give him a second chance after ghosting me last year.
Who cares?
I don't understand ghosting at all. Like, why? If you don't want to hang out anymore, if your situation's changed, if you're just not feeling it, then say. It's not even the fact that he doesn't want to hang out, it's the fact that he's just ignored my message. Like, we hadn't spoke for 5 days and we'd arranged a date for Friday, so I just messaged and said, "I assume Friday's not happening." Read it and no response. Why do I not even deserve a response? What benefit has he got from convincing me to give him a second chance and then just ghosting me? Like, how has that worked out in his favour at all? Why did he even waste the time on trying to talk to me? I don't understand it. And what makes it even more annoying is I wasn't even that interested. But I was like, I'll give him a second chance because why not? And then he fucking ghosts me like I'm a no one. Wrong time of month for him to be doing this. Wrong time.
I truly understand the frustration. But men get ghosted all the time. Sometimes gets ghosted after being used for a free meal. The only thing you can do, really, is move on forward.
I believe that there is a lost art of men approaching women, and I totally understand why, because some women are so mean and nasty. But there is nothing like a man walking up on a woman and being like, yeah, my name is such and such, I'm attracted to you, can I get your number? Like, guys don't do that anymore. And it's a lot of women's fault, because I would watch it happen and women will be so mean and nasty. But I feel bad, because a lot of guys will see me out in public and somehow they'll find my social media and they'll try to go smack in my social media and be like, yeah, I saw you the other day, and la 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 la. Sweetheart, I'm not one of those women. Come see me in person. Come see me in person. Come holler at me in person, because I need to look at what I'm getting ready to invest in. Where you at? Come in. I know it takes a lot to approach a person, but it's okay. Don't let the nasty women, the disrespectful women discourage you from talking to regular women like me, because we appreciate that. Like, I appreciate any man that does manly things. Like, it means a lot, especially in this day and time. And 10 times out of 10, sweetheart, that girl probably ain't even worth your time anyway. So look at her rejection as a good thing, because she probably don't need to be in your life. So yeah, come smack at us.
The thing is, men don't know which women are okay with being approached and which ones are not. They've just heard it way too many times, so they decided to stop approaching women overall. There's some good women and men out who are suffering because of this. Some men would actually love to approach a woman, and some women would love to be approached. Oh well.
Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm much happier being a side chick. I ain't gotta stress. I ain't gotta worry about where the fuck this man is at, bitch. Because if he ain't with me, he with you. Especially if I'm doing my job right. How I know he with you? Bitch, because that's where I sent him back to. Bills stay paid. Ain't gotta worry about no type of financial barriers. Ain't gotta wake up to no stinking breath and him farting and got a doodle stinking up the bathroom. None of that. You do that shit at your house. Then the females be trying to get mad because I'm dealing with that nigga. It's like, girl, I'm helping you. Your dude he's a fucking sleazeball, baby. I don't want your fucking sleazeball to myself. Bitch, your motherfucking dog was on the prowl, bitch. That dog was on the loop before he started dealing with me. Bitch, I'm the reason why he come back home and be a family man, happily, unhappily. But yeah, it just feel good to not have to worry about a nigga cheating on you. All the shit that I see, bitch, I wish the fuck I would. And you ain't gotta think, baby girl, you better than me, but I got secrets that you don't even fucking know. I know the shit that you don't know. I'm around the friends that know you, that's sitting there playing in your face, but you mad at me like I'm the bitch that you married. I would rather be a side chick. It is what it is, and I like my position, and I get to dress corporate, like my corporate nigga. I mean, my corporate husband.
Women who say things like this are women who knows they aren't wifey material. It's because their character isn't up to the man standards that they want. But some men would love those conditions. I wonder when she's 40 or 50 if she's gonna feel the same. She places her value in the wrong places.
Why are guys so lonely?
Because no guys just come up to us. Like, we're just, I don't know, I guess we're just ugly. Yeah, I agree.
Do you think they are too afraid to approach girls?
No, I just think that we're just ugly. That's like the only possible
You think
thing.
so? What suggestion would you give to them to overcome you guys being so ugly?
I don't know, like,
Lower their standards?
I guess that's the only way.
It must be. We actually created a community in which we motivate guys to leave their rooms, approach girls, be confident, actually put themselves out there. Would you recommend that for guys in Toronto?
Yeah, definitely. I don't want no Toronto man that, doesn't have any game.
Maybe she's saying she's ugly without the makeup. I'm not sure. But those women aren't lonely. Men probably approach them every day and they just look the other way. It's just not the man they want to be with that's approaching them.
Or you single, you're so pretty. Yeah, pretty needy, pretty messy, pretty toxic.
You need help.
Here are some things I expect a man to pay for while I'm dating him or we're in a relationship. All dates. Like, sir, you're courting me, you're dating me, like, you should be paying for the date. I don't pay for dates, so what are we doing here? Why would you ask me on a date if you're not gonna pay for it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I know you don't want to look at my crusty nails, and my nails are never crusty because I'm a model, so I have to get my nails done for shoots, and I usually upkeep my nails once every 2 weeks, so you gotta be able to afford my nails to be done once every 2 weeks. You just have to date me. Honestly, when it comes to hair, I have that wash and go hair, but still, products are expensive. Like my conditioners, my leave-ins, my detanglers, my co-washes, hair is expensive. So I'm gonna need you to front the bill on that. You need to help me out. Now, if you guys don't already know, Ubers are a given, a must. I do not pay for my transportation to these dates. You must get my Uber. That is just the standard. I don't like looking like a bush monkey, so waxing is a given. I feel like nobody wants to see that. So, yeah. You got my wax, right? You got my wax. Now, further down the line, I'm not talking about the first few dates, but eventually, you're gonna have to pay my rent. Girls got bills to pay, and I am too feminine to, pay for myself. So, I do that now, but, if I'm with you, why would I pay for my own bills? Ugh, no.
All of these things this woman is talking about are things that you do for your wife. Going on a simple date is fine, but some of these women today, their expectations are over the roof. The only thing they fail to do is look in the mirror and ask themselves, do I really deserve such a treatment? Women today need to earn such a treatment from man. It's not given anymore. Wake up.
Leave women alone.
But men are already doing that. Or hasn't one noticed? But I find it odd that some women want men to leave women alone, except when they need their support in something. And then they complain, why aren't the men speaking up?
Stop telling us what to do with our hair.
Frankly, I cannot remember the last time a man told me what to do with my hair. In my experience, it's almost always some of the women who are so concerned with what other women look like.
Stop telling us what to do with our bodies.
Like what? Don't rack up a high body count because a great many men and women find a high body count rather unappealing. How dare some men tell women to pay attention to their own morality?
Stop telling us how to dress.
Really? From what I've seen, some women should be told that what they're wearing is often inappropriate.
Leave us alone.
And when they finally do, what then will one have to complain about?
This woman obviously has no man in her life. It's crazy enough that most men have already stopped approaching women, but they're still complaining about it, and every man is looking confused because this is what they wanted. Protect your peace. The headache is not worth it. Now we got women who are going to Home Depot to find husbands. Stay tuned for the next video.